What is happening, guys? Matt Martinez back again. You know what we are, so let's get into it. So, guys, I want to say again a big thank you for those that have seen the comments now for the last video I put up about my least favorite fragrance from Zara of 2019. And yeah, guys, there's loads of fragrances I wasn't particularly happy with, but that happened to be one that particularly annoyed me the most, pissed me off the most actually. So that's the way it goes. So quick, guys, a quick update for you. Again, I want to say again a big thank you, guys, to those that have followed me. Some of you may want to follow me in the journey as we go into the next stage and next point of this channel. And some of you may obviously decide that this is not for you anymore, because I'm going to be moving slightly away from the fragrances and focusing more so on other things about personal finance. As I say, for those guys that are bachelors or even have families, things of that nature. Obviously, I can only give you my perspective, but there are a lot of things that I've noticed in the YouTube community over time. I've noticed, again, there's other fragrance reviews that the channel has just disappeared now. Some individuals who decided that they're putting up a video maybe once every few weeks, then it became once every 2 months. Now they're totally just off the scene. Don't get me wrong, they started their channels quite a while ago. There's quite a few people I used to watch when I started first watching it back in, say, for instance, 2000 and, God knows when, 2000 and say 10, for instance, if YouTube was even up then, I can't remember. But I remember days of MySpace and MSN and all these other things, guys. And YouTube has developed over time. Things have changed a lot. Some of the people I originally used to watch, they're still going. And obviously the more famous fragrance reviewers, when it comes to it now, they're in the game. They've been doing it for maybe 4 or 5 years. They've already got like skin in the game. For me, guys, I've only been putting up actual videos probably for about a year. And again, it's only been intensively for the past probably 6-7 months, and the channel's already got over 1,000 subscribers. So 1,000 subscribers later, nearly at a point now, as I say, where the AdSense is up, and I'm seeing the difference, guys. And I must say, in all honesty, the whole reason why I started the fragrance reviewing, from my perspective, because I was at a point in life where I wanted to save money. I really enjoy fragrances. It's something that I really enjoy and look forward to trying out a new fragrance. But unfortunately, or fortunately at the time, Zara Fragrances had quite an array of fragrances. There are a number of opportunities, a number of different, how could I say, I want to say value for money type of fragrances that were available at that moment in time. So if I went to go and buy something from the shop, say for instance, if I bought, say for instance, Dior Sauvage, I probably wouldn't be as inclined to go and spend 60, 70 pounds on a fragrance like this, where I could have purchased something similar or along that line for maybe 10, 15 pounds at that moment in time. And this is over a year ago when I started the channel. So now, guys, I'm at a point where I can see, yes, financially, if I wanted to go and spend money on fragrances like that, I could do and buy loads and all the Zara fragrances, and every single time it comes up, I can do a review on that. But unfortunately, guys, for me, it's not sustainable. I don't want to end up with loads of bottles in my house of fragrances which I don't like, I'm not happy with. And yes, I try to highlight, guys, again, and maybe some of you guys might take this on board, some of you probably won't. It won't mean much to you, it's just another video. But in all honesty, though, guys, when you're self-funding for something like this, there are many guys who've been doing this for a long time in respect of their fragrance reviews, and I don't know where they get their funding from. But for me, if they're paying, like, if they're buying like Chanel and all these different ones, and they're paying nearly £100 or €100 a time for a bottle, I don't know how to sustain it. And for me, just with this little channel I have so far, doing my reviews of these £9.99 fragrances to going up to nearly £25 per worth of fragrances, I don't find it sustainable. I don't think it's any benefit as well as a YouTuber, if I could even call myself that now, but someone who's taken the time to really get into the fragrances, have that back catalog, and you're finding, guys, that again, you're struggling to justify why you're paying money for these fragrances anymore. I enjoy having the discussions. I enjoy seeing how the channel has grown. When I originally started it, again, there was only probably about 10 people looking at a video. Then I can get maybe 300 people looking at a video now, and then I can get 1,000, 2,000 people looking at a video, which is very exciting and is interesting to see. But unfortunately, guys, it's just not sustainable buying these bottles of fragrances on itself and within itself. To again, a lot of people don't want to pay for it, guys. A lot of guys will watch a video and they don't want to make any contribution, anything whatsoever. They'll give their 2 cents in the comments, which helps again for the algorithm, but nobody actually wants to pay in respect of actually saying, I'm going to donate for you to continue that. There's been 1 or 2 people that have done so, and again, I do give a big thank you to you guys. But as I say, moving forward, guys, I'm going to be moving away slightly from the fragrance side of things. We're going to be talking more about personal finance, things that I know about from a first-hand nature in respect of business. Again, if you're a single guy, or even let's say you got a girlfriend, there's things that again, when it comes to your personal finance, when it comes to branching out and maybe buying your own home, things of that nature, guys, I've walked this path. I've been through it myself for, experience and skin in the game for a number of years, doing certain types of things, especially if you're entrepreneurial. And for me, guys, that's where I want to take this channel. The entrepreneurial side of things will come into it in respect of fragrances. I'm not going to totally negate the fragrances, but you can't necessarily expect to see, unfortunately, every single video that comes up now is going to be a fragrance related video. For me, guys, it's fantastic. I love fragrances. I really want to give that opportunity for those that are interested in it to hear my perspective, but I just don't see it being sustainable, guys. It doesn't really turn me on as much in the same way as it once did, unfortunately, because again, I'm very disappointed with some of the releases that have come out, but at the same time, I still want to enjoy my fragrances. And if I focus just on fragrances like that and critique just the fragrance, I'm going to get really disappointed. So for me, guys, moving forward, again, we're going to talk about things that I've noticed in my life, as I say, going through the experiences I've had. And again, for you guys, again, this channel is aimed at males. Obviously, there's nothing against females who want to look at the channel, ask questions. But me personally, guys, I can only give my perspective. And if you're focused on, as I say, trying to build a better life for yourself, and you're trying to get some advice for things which I probably never got advice for necessarily, but I had to work it out for myself. If you have a certain level of intelligence about yourself, guys, if you're into finding out about wealth building, if you're into finding out about, as I say, becoming a better person for yourself and also helping other people along the way, this channel moving forward will be for you. You're going to see a bit change aesthetically to what is on the channel. It's definitely not going to be a channel that's talking about things very superficially, but by all means, guys, I want to give you as much value and add value to you and make you obviously feel you get some benefit from watching these videos, not just in respect of fragrances, guys. That was never the aim of the channel, but it started to lead that way because it became a bit easier for me to do so. Now I've had that experience, now it's a year on, I will be pushing into another direction. So I want to say again a big thank you, guys, to all you guys who have watched the video, supported so far. I really much appreciate it, but I don't want the channel to go out like these other fragrance reviews who just got bored of it and said, I've got other things to do now. I'm tired of looking at these fragrances. There's nothing from it, and that's the end of it. Not for me, guys. There's a whole other area to explore. As I say, I want to actually publish some ebooks, which I've actually already done, and they're already on Amazon as it stands, but I actually want to get some via the channel. And also, guys, I'll probably get a website up here shortly, and you'll see again what I have to offer, not just in respect of just alone fragrances. Also about the languages, guys, I'm going to focus on some of that as well, and you'll see how it goes from the new videos coming up. So keep tuned, guys. Thank you again for the comments, likes, and subscriptions. I hope you do stick with the channel, and by all means, don't feel like I'm not going to talk about fragrances at all. I will, but just not as the same level of intensity anymore. Okay, guys, ciao.